Hey, everybody, quick question. Are you trying to give what you don't have? Welcome to Anita's Wednesday Wisdom Highlight. So glad you're watching today. Please drop a comment or an emoji. Let me know who's here. When I heard this statement from John Maxwell several years ago, the statement that he said, you can't give what you don't have. And I can remember thinking to myself, well, of course you can't. That's kind of a no-brainer, right? It seems obvious. If I try to write a $100 check from a bank account that only has $20 in it, obviously it's not going to work, right? That check's going to bounce. It's going to cost me more in the long run with bank fees. If I try to give something I don't have, it seems very obvious. But what I didn't realize was how often in my life I was doing exactly that. I was trying to give something I didn't have. You see, this might sound elementary, but I can't love others and serve others unless I know how loved I am, and unless I feel loved and believe that I am loved. And most of us have heard at least once in our life. For me, I've heard many times in my life, over and over again, that God loves me. And for the most part, I believed that. I believed God loved me, especially if things were going well, or if I had performed well, behaved well, succeeded and done, or if things were just going my way. But there were many times I wasn't aware that I was telling myself this, but if I made a mistake, or if I failed, or if I did something stupid, or if I just didn't handle a situation well, or, lost my temper, or hurt someone, or handled a conflict poorly, then I would think I wasn't loved, because I had this sense, this unrealized belief that I had to earn love, that I had to be good enough to be loved. Not only God's love, but other people's love. So if I wasn't feeling loved, I would constantly think, well, what's wrong with me? What did I do wrong that I'm not loved? Right? And I just never seemed to be able to be good enough, at least not all the time. I could be good enough sometimes to feel loved, most of the time, but not always. And when I became aware of this limiting belief a few years ago, I started really working on giving myself permission to believe that I am loved and to embrace that love, really embrace it, believe that I am loved, and let God love me. Even when I messed up, even when I failed, even when I did something stupid. I started saying it out loud every day. I am loved. I give myself permission. Here's the key. Giving myself permission to feel loved and believe that I am loved all the time, even when I mess up. Giving myself permission. And once I started doing that, I started realizing that I could love others much more freely, and I could serve others much more willingly, because I was filled up with that love first. I can't love others until I know how loved I am. So let me encourage you today. Let me encourage you to give yourself permission to let God love you, to really embrace it and believe that you are loved. Then you'll truly be able to love and serve others. That's it for today. If you have anything you want to talk about, please put a comment. Let's start a conversation. If you'd like to speak to me privately, please send me a message. I'd love to chat with you. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.